Uh, um, Royal Rumble 2022. Why not go on about that? I watched it. First ever wrestling pay per view I watched since WrestleMania 36, which was April March 2020 when WWE had no audience in attendance for WrestleMania due to the pandemic. We're still in the pandemic, of course, but we've now got fans. January 29th, 2022, St. Louis, Missouri, at the Dome at America Center in front of 44,390 people attending, which is, big record. It's the first Royal Rumble since 2020 to have a live attendance. So we'll get on to the matches. There were 6 matches on the Royal Rumble card, no kickoff, no mid card titles, or tag titles actually getting defended. The first match I actually thought was a really fucking good match. It was for the Universal Championship. The Usos were banned, and that was the challenger Seth Rollins, aka Seth frickin' Rollins, against Roman Reigns, the champion. This was Roman Reigns' first ever defeat since TLC 2019 when he lost to Baron Corbin. So yes, Roman Reigns hasn't lost a pay-per-view match since pre-pandemic, which is incredible. He hasn't lost since before that is amazing. So yeah, you keep on with the Universal Championship, of course, with DQ. You could say it's a bit of a shit finish, but I think it's actually pretty. I thought it was a pretty good finish, actually. I thought it was a really fucking good match. They're capable of having really fucking great chemistry in the ring, Seth and Roman, more so than Seth and Dean, more so than Dean and Roman ever did. Yeah, really good match. Roman Reigns keeps on with the Universal Championship heading into WrestleMania 38 as it stands, and he is going to potentially face Brock Lesnar at WrestleMania. So it is what it is. It was a really fucking good match with Seth Rollins, in my opinion. It doesn't feel like an opener to me. I didn't really want it to open the show. I would have probably opened up with maybe the Raw Women's title match or something. For what it was, good feud going in. Basically, Seth, he's poking fun at Roman Reigns, taking the piss, bringing up memories of the Shield and the betrayal of the Shield back in 2014, and basically that's the whole really match story. Fucking great match. Can't say any more. Roman Reigns is arguably one of the most amazing and over heels in WWE. I've only seen the heel Roman Reigns 3 times, and that was TLC 2020 against Kevin Owens, Royal Rumble 2021 against Kevin Owens, and Royal Rumble 2022 against Seth Rollins, of course. One was a TLC match, one was a last man standing match, and one was just normal match. But yeah, really good opener to the show. The next match was the 30 women Royal Rumble match for a women's championship at WrestleMania 38. WrestleMania 38 is going to be in Texas, Arlington to be exact. I think it's going to be in Arlington. Could be wrong. Could be Dallas. Yeah, Arlington, Texas, the AT&T Stadium, home of WrestleMania 32. 2-night event as well. And also, fun fact, WrestleMania 32, highest ever attendance for a WWE pay-per-view, with 101 packing out into the AT&T Stadium in Arlington, Texas. So there you go, beating WrestleMania 3's record of 93,000 into the Pontiac Silverdome back in 1987. So way factoid for you. Anyway, second match was the Women's Royal Rumble match. It's the fucking hell there. 1, 2, 3, fifth women's Royal Rumble match since the women were given the Royal Rumble. Were given a Royal Rumble match in 2018. Previous winners include Asuka, who won the inaugural Women's Royal Rumble in 2018. In 2019, it was won by Becky Lynch. In 2020, it was won by Charlotte Flair. In 2021, it was won by Bianca Belair from the number 3 spot, which is the earliest of any of the previous winners in the Royal Rumble for the women. I thought it was a really good Rumble. Really good Rumble. You got to see Sasha Banks and Melina kicking off just screams amazing. You know, you've got Sasha Banks, who's obviously the former women's champion, SmackDown women's champion, former women's champion though. And then you've got Melina coming back, and we haven't seen. Melina hasn't been in a WWE ring since 2011, so it was really fucking great to see her back. Number 3 was Tamina. Who cares? Kelly came back, which she has done throughout every women's Rumble. Aliyah, who came up from NXT, don't know much more about her. Liv Morgan, who recently had a Raw Women's title shot with Becky Lynch. Queen Zelina, one half of the WWE Women's Tag Team Champions, with Carmella, came in at number 7. Number 8 was Bianca Belair, the 2021 Royal Rumble winner, and also has one of the records for most eliminations in a Women's Rumble in the 2020 Rumble. 9 was Dana Brooke. 10 was Michelle McCool, who came back, former Women's and Divas champion. Sonya Deville also made her return to the ring. Her NXT upstart she was. Natalya, the veteran, coming in at number 12. Cameron returning. Nice return. Girl bye, all that shit. It was cool to see her coming out to the old Funkadactyls theme song, really good. And then Naomi came back, who nearly repeated of one of her Royal Rumble escape spots. It was pretty good, although she got quickly eliminated by Sonya Deville. Carmella came in at number 15. Number 16 was Rhea Ripley, who was one of the last few in the 2021 Rumble. She also made an appearance in the 2020 Rumble as well. Number 17 was Charlotte Flair, who also won, who was the 2020 winner and also won from that spot, number 17. She got the most of probably anyone in this Rumble with 5 eliminations. Next was Ivory, who came back in her Right to Censor attire, which was pretty fucking cool. Former 2-time women's champion, Ivory. Pretty good to see her. She got quickly eliminated though. Next was Brie Bella coming back. She didn't last long before getting quickly eliminated. But good to see her back. Obviously the wife of current AEW star Bryan Danielson. Number 20 was TNA Knockouts champion, first ever woman to hold both the Divas, the WWE Divas, the TNA Knockouts, and the WWE Divas Championship, Mickie James, and she got a really good. She eliminated Michelle McCool, which was incredible. Obviously, bringing back TLC 09, flashbacks with Piggy James, and of course, here in Hardcore Country was fucking dope. And she also got eliminated by Lita, which is a pretty nice little reference because Lita's final match in the WWE was against Mickie James, Survivor Series 06. Next was another free agent coming back, Alicia Fox. She just comes back here and there. Not much to say about her. Nice to see her. She got quickly eliminated. Nikki Ash, aka Nikki Cross, came back. She came in number 22, pretty decent. She did get an elimination, eliminating Mighty Molly, but who cares? Summer Rae, oh yeah, she's a former women's champion as well, Nikki Ash. Summer Rae came back, and she got quickly eliminated by Natalya. That was going back to their feud a couple of years back. Nice seeing her again. Nikki Bella, she came back. Another Hall of Famer, Nikki Bella. longest reigning Divas champion ever. Good to see her back. Got quickly eliminated by her sister, Brie. She got 2 eliminations though, so fair enough. She did okay. Next was Sarah Logan at 25. Great to see her back, and she had a nice reunion with Liv Morgan, former Riot Squad members. She got quickly eliminated though, Sarah Logan. Lita coming back was amazing, and the showcase she had with Charlotte Flair was just incredible. You know, I wouldn't be surprised if we see that as a dream match, Charlotte versus Lita, just because they've done Charlotte versus Trish, why not? Lita versus Charlotte. Lita, 1 elimination, she got dumped out by Charlotte. Mighty Molly, aka Molly Holly, came in. She got quickly eliminated by Nikki Ash, just because of the whole thing. There can only be one superhero in the WWE for some fucking daft ass reason. But whatever, she quickly goes. Number 28 is the winner of the 2022 Women's Raw Rumble, and that is UFC Hall of Famer, former Raw Women's Champion, and one of the former UFC Bantamweight Women's Champion, Rowdy Ronda fucking Rousey. She came back, 4 eliminations, fucking won the thing, so she's the first ever WWE and former UFC star to win a Rumble along with Brock Lesnar, actually. Not with like all the other previous Rumble winners. But it was cool. It was great to see her back. She, of course, has only lost 1 match in WWE, and that was the main event of WrestleMania 35. The winner takes all Raw Women's title and SmackDown Women's title between Charlotte Flair, Becky Lynch, and Ronda Rousey. Next, number 29 was Shotzi Blackheart, NXT upstart, who just made her SmackDown debut quite recently. She got eliminated quite convincingly and easily by Ronda Rousey. And the final entrant was Shayna Baszler, former NXT Women's Champion and Women's Tag Team Champion with Nia Jax. She was eliminated by Charlotte Flair. Really good Rumble match. Just Ronda Rousey winning. I thought it was really good. I just thought it was really good. I was quite surprised with Ronda Rousey coming back. Like, because I don't really follow that much of the wrestling like news sites or the YouTube channels like Wrestle Talk, Cultaholic, stuff like that. So getting to see the likes of Mickie James, Lita, Ronda Rousey coming back, and Ronda Rousey coming back and winning the fucking thing, fucking incredible.